Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English Daily Book Summary YouTube channel. In order to not stop learning, listen to an English book summary every day for free.
Rebecca Rolland, The Art of Talking with Children, Nurturing Kindness, Creativity, and Confidence in Kids. How often do you and your child have meaningful, thought-provoking conversations? Probably not as often as you'd like, or maybe not at all. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life, managing schedules, overseeing homework, juggling responsibilities, while deeper connections slip through the cracks. Yet, moments of rich talk, where you engage with your child's thoughts and feelings, play a crucial role in shaping your relationship. These conversations build trust, foster emotional understanding, and create a space for exploration, offering both immediate connection and long-term intellectual growth. However, modern life presents many obstacles to these meaningful exchanges. Packed schedules, digital distractions, and a constant focus on performance often leave little room for conversations that delve into your child's inner world. Even the most caring parents may unintentionally prioritize routine over deeper engagement. But fostering these exchanges doesn't require perfect conditions or expert knowledge. What matters most is presence, openness, and a genuine curiosity about your child's ideas. In this blink, you'll discover how meaningful conversations can transform your relationship with your child while supporting their emotional and intellectual development. You'll learn practical strategies for engaging in rich talk, encouraging your child's curiosity, and creating an environment that nurtures confidence, creativity, and empathy. Through relatable examples and actionable insights, you'll see how everyday moments, like a car ride, a family meal, or a visit to a museum, can become powerful opportunities for connection. By fostering deeper communication, you'll gain the tools to support your child's growth and strengthen the bonds that shape their future. Rich talk nurtures emotional and intellectual growth. Rich talk refers to conversations where parents and children fully engage, exploring ideas, emotions, and thoughts together. It's a way of connecting that allows kids to express themselves openly, while their parents respond with curiosity and interest. Such exchanges strengthen emotional bonds, inspire creativity, and encourage independent thinking. And the benefits extend far beyond the immediate moment. Children feel heard and valued, building stronger connections with their parents. Rich talk also helps them develop essential skills like empathy, confidence, and emotional understanding. Jean Piaget, a Swiss psychologist renowned for his work on child development, showed how children learn best through exploration and discovery. Lev Vygotsky, a Russian psychologist, emphasized how parents can guide children's thinking by offering the right amount of support to encourage growth. Rich talk naturally integrates these principles, helping children grow intellectually and emotionally. Modern family life often limits these opportunities. Packed schedules, technological distractions, and a focus on achievements can reduce conversations to functional exchanges. Many families only recognize the impact when deeper issues arise. For instance, a family with teenage sons discovered their boys felt emotionally distant when challenges surfaced, realizing their conversations had focused too much on tasks and achievements rather than emotional understanding. Rich talk doesn't require perfect conditions. It can emerge naturally during everyday moments, such as a car ride or preparing dinner. For example, the curiosity of the author, Rebecca Rolland's daughter, sparked a profound discussion during a visit to a museum. While exploring ancient Egyptian exhibits, her daughter began asking questions about life, death, and reincarnation. Rolland embraced the moment, engaging with her daughter's thoughts rather than trying to provide definitive answers. The ensuing conversation deepened their bond and encouraged critical thinking. Another example comes from a dentist visit, where Rolland's daughter felt anxious about a tooth extraction. The dentist calmed her by explaining the procedure in simple terms and offered small choices, such as which tool to use first. This thoughtful approach transformed the experience from one of fear to one of empowerment, as Rolland's daughter felt informed, included, and emotionally supported. Incorporating rich talk into daily life is less about creating the perfect moment and more about being present and adapting to your child's needs. These conversations, whether playful or reflective, can build lasting emotional bonds and encourage intellectual growth, helping children thrive in every sense. Children connect through everyday conversations and actions. At a birthday party, a child noticed her friend Elizabeth had much less slime than the others. Recognizing her disappointment, another child suggested they share their slime so Elizabeth wouldn't feel left out. The group quickly agreed, pooling their slime to brighten her day. This simple but meaningful act highlights the three components of empathy: cognitive, emotional, and compassionate empathy. The children demonstrated cognitive empathy, where they understood Elizabeth's perspective, emotional empathy, when they connected with her emotions, and compassionate empathy, when they took action to resolve the situation. Developing empathy allows kids to move beyond self-interest, promoting connection and discouraging cruelty. This skill begins in infancy, with babies mirroring emotions like crying when others cry. As toddlers and preschoolers grow, they start identifying emotions, connecting them to actions, and understanding simple perspectives. By age 7 or 8, kids become better at linking feelings and actions, though they might still assume others feel the same way they do. While development varies, aspects like autism can also affect emotional expression and recognition. Teaching empathy requires intentional tools and practices. Parent-child conversations play a central role by teaching self-awareness, emotional vocabulary, and perspective-taking. Reflective listening and emotional charts encourage children to name their feelings and identify their needs. Exercises like role-playing help them evaluate actions and consider how others might feel in specific situations. The 3 E's framework: expanding emotional language, exploring past experiences, and evaluating actions, helps deepen understanding. Storytelling and discussing characters' emotions and motivations further nurture this skill. Despite its importance, empathy faces challenges. Digital distractions can pull focus from face-to-face interactions, making it harder to notice body language or emotional cues. A culture that overemphasizes achievement can reduce opportunities for open conversations about feelings. Judgmental language or dismissing emotions can also block empathy's growth. Empathy is a lifelong skill, evolving through practice and maturity. Welcoming emotional complexity strengthens it, and parents play a key role by modeling self-compassion. When children see empathy in action and are guided to understand others, they develop the tools to build meaningful, compassionate relationships throughout their lives. Conversations, challenges, and responsibility build independence and confidence. It's the 4th of July, and a barbecue is in full swing, but the kids are getting restless. A parent hands them some sidewalk chalk and encourages them to draw on the wooden deck, on the understanding that they'll clean it up later. The kids throw themselves into the project, making a colorful mess, and then eagerly scrub the deck clean when asked. This small moment shows how kids thrive when they're trusted with responsibility. It helps them feel capable and valued, while also teaching them the importance of accountability. Children have a natural desire to help and contribute. Giving them meaningful opportunities to participate helps them feel connected to their families and communities, while also building confidence in their abilities. On the other hand, stepping in too quickly or micromanaging their efforts robs them of these experiences and can leave them feeling incapable or excluded. Confidence and independence develop together. Confidence gives kids the courage to take on challenges, while independence comes from the freedom to experiment, make mistakes, and know when to ask for help. Both flourish when kids are allowed to set their own goals, work through problems, and reflect on what they've learned. How you talk to children plays a huge role in shaping their confidence. Encouraging them to focus on effort, strategies, and progress teaches them that success comes from what they do, not who they are. When they face challenges or failures, it's important to normalize those experiences and help them see setbacks as a part of growing. Praising the process, like their persistence or creativity, builds resilience and teaches them to embrace learning. Avoid overpraising or using phrases like, "You're amazing," or "You're so smart." This can tie a child's self-worth to success. Instead, focus on specific and actionable praise, such as highlighting their effort or creative strategies. This helps them handle failure more constructively and builds resilience. Parents can gradually give kids more responsibility, letting them pick meaningful tasks and reflect on their decisions. Modeling adaptability and perseverance in your own life shows kids how to approach challenges constructively. These small but consistent actions help kids become confident, independent people, ready to handle life's challenges. The power of conversation in raising open-minded global citizens. William, an 8th grader, dismissed a boy in a video simply because of his accent. Beneath his reaction lay a deeper insecurity. William's parents, immigrants, spoke with heavy accents, and he'd grown self-conscious about how others perceived them. His initial bias reflected an attempt to distance himself from his own vulnerabilities. But through a series of honest conversations with his peers and teachers, William began to question his assumptions. These interactions opened his eyes to the boy's experiences, shifting his judgment to understanding and showing how meaningful dialogue can transform attitudes and encourage empathy. Conversations like these are essential in teaching children how to build social connections. They provide tools for expressing thoughts clearly, listening actively, and understanding the feelings of others. For instance, teaching a child to reflect on what someone has said by responding with, "It sounds like you're feeling upset because of X," helps them validate emotions and strengthens relationships. Conflict resolution also benefits from these skills, as children learn to approach disagreements by asking questions and finding shared solutions rather than assigning blame. These habits create a foundation of respect and cooperation that carries into adulthood. Beyond social skills, encouraging open-mindedness is a key to raising adaptable, compassionate individuals. This requires not only acknowledging differences, but celebrating them. Children who see diversity as a strength are better equipped to thrive in a world where collaboration across cultures is increasingly important. A global citizen is someone who values fairness, respects differences, and takes an active role in promoting understanding and equity. Parents can model this mindset by demonstrating curiosity and empathy in their daily lives. When a child stereotypes or makes an assumption, respond with questions like, "What do you think their perspective might be?" Or, "Have you ever felt like that?" This encourages critical thinking and self-reflection. Exposing children to different cultures through trying new cuisines, attending community events, or learning about global traditions helps them appreciate the richness of diversity. Exploring your own family's history can also deepen their understanding of identity and how everyone contributes to a larger, interconnected story. By making these actions part of daily life, you can help your child grow into someone who values connection, embraces differences, and approaches the world with empathy and curiosity. Unlock creativity and learning through joyful play. A fifth grader sits at her desk, staring blankly at her notebook. Her teacher suggests brainstorming ideas through a game, but the child dismisses it as pointless. This moment reveals a common misconception. Many see play as frivolous, unrelated to serious learning. In truth, play is one of the most powerful tools for creativity, problem solving, and emotional growth. Play is more than games or toys. It's a mindset, an approach to the world fueled by curiosity and discovery. When children turn a flashlight into a shadow experiment or transform a cardboard box into a robot, they're exploring ideas, testing boundaries, and developing resilience. These open-ended experiences build the kind of creativity that can't be taught through structured lessons alone. In many schools and homes, play is pushed into the margins, overshadowed by academic and structured priorities. Schools emphasize measurable outcomes, leaving little room for exploration. Recesses are shortened, and even those precious minutes are often filled with organized activities. Parents, pressured by societal expectations for academic rigor and early achievement, may sideline free play as less important. This focus on structure and results comes at a cost, limiting opportunities for children to wonder at dragonflies or dream up imaginative stories with friends. The benefits of play, though, are undeniable. It helps children develop cognitive flexibility, emotional resilience, and social skills. Through playful moments, kids learn to persist through challenges and find joy in the process. Many Nobel-winning scientists credit playful curiosity as the spark for their breakthroughs, proof that play isn't separate from learning, but central to it. Both parents and educators can embrace play as a gateway to discovery. At home, simple toys like sticks and boxes encourage imagination, while questions like, "How many ways could we use this box?" spark creative thinking. In the classroom, educators can combine play and learning with collaborative storytelling or experiments. Reframing failure as a part of the process helps children build confidence and resilience. The educational pioneer Maria Montessori once said, "Play is the child's work." When we nurture curiosity through play, we unlock the doors to creativity, connection, and joy, essential foundations for learning and life. Tailoring parenting and conversations to match your child's temperament. Rosie, a spirited 2-year-old, stands in the playground frustrated with a scooter. It's too big for her. Her mother, Janine, tries to help, but Rosie insists on doing it herself. In the past, Janine has labeled Rosie as stubborn, but she has begun to see her daughter's persistence as a strength. By respecting Rosie's independence and creating safe boundaries, Janine not only reduces tantrums, but also builds a deeper connection with her child. This everyday moment reflects an important idea. Tailoring parenting to match a child's temperament fosters cooperation and growth. Temperament, a combination of emotional responses, energy levels, and self-regulation, is unique to each child. Influenced by biology and environment, it appears early and evolves over time. A key aspect of parenting is understanding how well a parent's temperament aligns, or doesn't, with their child's. A calm parent might work harmoniously with a sensitive child, while a high-energy parent might feel challenged by a cautious, slow-to-warm child. These mismatches can lead to frustration. But with self-awareness and adaptation, parents can reduce tensions and strengthen relationships. One way to improve parent-child dynamics is by reframing how behavior is described. A child isn't stubborn, they're determined. This simple shift changes how parents perceive and respond to their child. Another helpful strategy is the room framework. Recognize the underlying issue, organize responses around connection, own up to mistakes, and match conversations to the child's temperament. For instance, Nicole, a parent with 2 children, uses room to address constant dinner time conflicts. She resolves her children's dinner table squabbles by recognizing their different moods, connecting before meals, and adjusting her tone to foster cooperation. Additionally, creating a temperament profile can help parents better understand their child's traits and adapt their approach accordingly. For example, one child might be playful and imaginative, while another is serious and reflective. Some children thrive on risk-taking and novelty, while others prefer routine and consistency. By identifying where a child fits on this spectrum, parents can better support their strengths and stretch their limits without forcing conformity. Ultimately, temperament-sensitive parents help children develop self-awareness, resilience, and empathy. It also shifts the parent's mindset from carpenter, molding a child into a set shape, to gardener, creating a nurturing environment where the child can flourish naturally. Through small, thoughtful conversations, parents can build lasting bonds, proving that simple, consistent communication is the foundation of strong, meaningful relationships. In this link to The Art of Talking with Children by Rebecca Rolland, you've learned that meaningful conversations with children are essential for building strong emotional bonds and fostering their intellectual and personal growth. Engaging in rich talk helps kids feel valued, encourages critical thinking, and strengthens their ability to express emotions and ideas. Everyday moments, like sharing stories or discussing feelings, are opportunities to nurture empathy, creativity, and confidence. By focusing on presence and genuine curiosity, you can deepen your connection with your children, helping them to face challenges and develop resilience. Tailoring conversations to your child's temperament and celebrating their individuality creates an environment where they can thrive. These small, consistent efforts will not only enrich your relationship, but also equip your child with the tools to succeed socially, emotionally, and intellectually throughout their lives. All right, that's it for this Blink. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you have a moment, please take the time to leave us a rating. We always appreciate your feedback. And I'll see you in the next Blink.